Welcome to the Talking Heart, always connected though miles apart. Like the lotus flower grows from the mud, transforming pain into power, we rise above. I remember waking up in an absolute panic every single morning for years during my first marriage. I was full of anxiety because I had so much happening under the surface that I was hiding. It takes a lot of energy to hide yourself, to hide from yourself, and your true feelings. Within that marriage, we were lying to ourselves and each other. We were young, so we didn't know how to connect or to be true to ourselves, our hearts, or each other. We were both equally terrified of vulnerability or any emotion for that matter. We considered it weakness. We thought that we had to be strong, and to us, at the time, strength meant holding it all in, being stoic and closed-lipped, powering through at all costs, no matter what. And oh boy, did we care what people thought of us. We protected our image with everything we had. I was living my life outside of myself to hide that mess I had within myself. So my main concerns and priorities were the house being perfect, my life looking perfect, the car being perfect, my hair, my clothes, my nails, my overall appearance. I was also obsessed with to-do lists and completing those to-do lists. I wanted to be super successful at life, material life, that is. I found it very hard, if not impossible, to sit still because of my internal discomfort. To sit still meant I had to sit with myself, to sit with the pain that I had inside, and I certainly did not want to do that. So I was on the go, doing and doing and doing. I had every single day planned. I stopped doing my art. I stopped writing. I stopped being creative altogether. I stopped laughing, and I became very serious about life. I thought I was too damaged to fix myself, so I stuffed my feelings, buried my suffering, and I masked it all with medication and eventually another dark secret that I was keeping with alcohol. And I masked it by having a seemingly perfect life, at least what people could see of it. I was closed off. I was solid like a rock. I was triggered literally by everything. I was angry, and I did this for many years, about 12 years actually, until my grandmother passed away. Her passing cracked me open completely. Everything I held inside for all those years came exploding out of me like a volcano, destroying everything in its wake. The insecure foundation I had built on illusion and falsehood, my marriage, my stability, my possessions, my perfect home, my ego, my money, and all the walls I had built around myself. And then there was me. I was small, like a baby seedling. I was scared. I was vulnerable. I was naked. And I had no other choice but to contend with myself and to heal. And taking this step was terrifying. It was like taking a leap into the unknown, a leap of faith. But I knew I had to do it. I didn't know who to trust. I didn't know where to go or what to do. But I found that amidst all of this, the passing of my grandmother and the heart-shattering grief I was feeling put me back in touch with my heart, what I had been so desperately missing all those years. I knew I had to rebuild myself one step at a time, and I also knew that with the immense healing I had to do, it was going to take a very long time. But this newfound connection I had reestablished with my heart after all those years became my guiding light that helped me navigate that very painful and difficult time. So here I am, 12 years later, give or take, many tears later, many bridges crossed, dredging many dark nights of the soul, and pain so excruciating I thought it might kill me, but it didn't. Through time, I gained more and more courage to keep doing this work. And today, I'm happy to say, I still wake up with anxiety and panic, but it's rare because I work on my stuff as it comes up and I stay on top of my mental and emotional health, which is so important to my overall being. I am constantly clearing, constantly cleaning myself out. It's a hell of a lot of work and it's super painful and very emotional, and it's definitely not an easy path, but the path to heart, in my opinion, is the most fulfilling, the most terrifying, but also the most meaningful. And to me, there's no other way to fully live my life in the present moment with those I love from within my heart and from within myself, because that's where all the work is done anyway.